Hey Yankees fans, let's dive into some major updates that are shaking up the landscape for our team. The offseason is in full swing, and free agency is moving fast. While the Yankees have been relatively quiet so far, other teams have been busy making moves, and one name that has grabbed attention is Devin Williams. After a roller coaster season in New York, Williams has officially signed a 3-year deal with the New York Mets, securing over $50 million. This marks the second consecutive year the Yankees have lost a reliever who started the year as a closer and ended up moving on to a rival team. Williams began his time in New York with high expectations, serving as the closer and showing flashes of brilliance. But ultimately, he struggled to find consistent form. His numbers last season were rough, with an ERA of 4.79 and a WHIP of 1.129, a significant drop from the dominant performance he had before joining the Yankees. Those stats alone show just how challenging last year was for him, but it wasn't entirely a reflection of his skill level. Williams had stretches where he dominated hitters, particularly in the later part of the season, demonstrating that he still has elite tools that make him a valuable asset in any bullpen. The transition to the Mets is particularly interesting because it mirrors what happened with Clay Holmes. Yet there's a notable difference here. Williams is not being converted into a starter at all. He's going straight into the bullpen, where his impact can be maximized in high-leverage situations. Despite the disappointment of leaving New York and the fans he had grown attached to, Williams expressed genuine affection for the city, mentioning how he loved taking the train to games, a ritual that will continue for him, just now along a different line heading to Citi Field. His departure triggers mixed feelings among Yankees supporters. On one hand, it's tough to see a talented arm leave, especially to a rival in the same city. But on the other, the bullpen landscape in New York is not in disarray. David Bednar remains as the team's closer. Camilo Doval is still a promising option, and Jake Bird is expected to rejoin the Major League roster, complemented by veterans like Tim Hill and Ryan Yarbrough. The Yankees still have a deep pool of bullpen talent, which softens the blow of losing Williams, though his absence will certainly be felt in specific matchups where his changeup and strikeout ability could have been decisive. Looking at his skill set, Williams ranked in the top 3% in chase percentage, with a 37.7 rate, and struck out over a third of the batters he faced. His talent is undeniable, and the salary he commanded reflects that. While his ERA last year was inflated, much of that was due to a combination of inconsistency and some bad luck, meaning that his underlying performance metrics still suggest a high level of ability. The Yankees' decision to focus on strengthening their bullpen rather than chasing starting pitching aligns perfectly with the situation. There are numerous quality arms available this offseason, and with strategic signings, the Yankees could emerge even stronger. Names like Edwin Diaz, Robert Suarez, Nick Martinez, and Pete Fairbanks are all out there, representing potential solutions to fill the void left by Williams. Edwin Diaz, in particular, stands out as an elite closer whose last season featured 98 strikeouts, an ERA of 1.63, and a WHIP under 900. Adding a pitcher of that caliber alongside David Bednar would create a two-headed monster in the late innings, providing dominance, strikeout power, and experience to a bullpen that has shown it can compete at the highest level. There's also the option to explore short-term contracts with players like Robert Suarez, who had 40 saves last season and pitched effectively as a closer. Even without the pure strikeout numbers, he provides stability and reliability, which the Yankees desperately need. The offseason strategy seems clear. Replace Williams not with a single direct replacement, but by fortifying the bullpen with multiple capable arms, ensuring that the team has both depth and high-leverage options. The Yankees have been aggressive in the past, and it wouldn't be surprising to see them target multiple arms to create flexibility and prevent any rival teams from exploiting weaknesses. Considering past moves, the team has learned the value of acting quickly when rivals acquire talent. The loss of Juan Soto to the Mets, followed by rapid acquisitions like Max Fried, Devin Williams, and Cody Bellinger, show that the Yankees understand the necessity of responding decisively to maintain competitive balance. While Goldschmidt's signing may not have gone perfectly, it reinforced the principle of adding impactful players wherever possible, especially when the market is moving fast. Fans' reactions to Williams signing with the Mets have been mixed. Some see it as an overpayment given his struggles last year, while others acknowledge the potential upside in his new role. Regardless, the Yankees have opportunities to counterbalance the move. Bringing in Edwin Diaz would not only replace the strikeout power lost with Williams, but would arguably surpass it, creating a top-tier bullpen combination alongside Bednar. Other candidates like Nick Martinez, Tyler Rogers, and Emilio Pagan provide additional options that could be leveraged in multiple innings or critical late-game situations. The key takeaway is that the Yankees are in a strong position to respond strategically. The loss of Williams, while notable, does not signal a crisis but rather an opportunity to upgrade the bullpen and build a team capable of competing deep into the postseason. The focus on elite arms, high strikeout rates, and proven performers ensures that New York's bullpen remains a strength rather than a vulnerability. With careful planning and decisive action, the Yankees can emerge from this period of free agency stronger, more versatile, and ready to face any challenge the season may bring. Now, diving deeper into what the Yankees' bullpen could look like moving forward, there's plenty to get excited about. Losing Devin Williams certainly stings, especially given his strikeout ability and the moments where he showed flashes of brilliance. However, the reality is that the Yankees have multiple paths to rebuild and even enhance their late-inning options. One of the names that immediately comes to mind is Edwin Diaz. Adding Diaz would not just be a replacement, it would be an upgrade. With his strikeout rate, elite velocity, and experience closing games at the highest level, he represents exactly the type of dominant arm New York needs in critical situations. Pairing him with David Bednar creates a formidable 1-2 punch in the bullpen, giving the Yankees a level of depth and versatility that can match or surpass any team in the league. Diaz is not only capable of racking up strikeouts, but also of handling high-pressure moments against the toughest lineups. He's a difference maker, and if the Yankees move decisively to secure him, it could completely reshape the dynamic of their relief corps. Beyond Diaz, there are several other options that fit the Yankees' strategy of strengthening the bullpen while maintaining flexibility. Robert Suarez is a perfect example of a reliever who can provide immediate impact on a short-term deal. Last season, Suarez recorded 40 saves, posting impressive numbers that reflect both consistency and the ability to perform under pressure. He may not have the pure strikeout numbers of Williams or Diaz, but his command and effectiveness make him an asset for bridging innings or closing out games. Nick Martinez is another name worth watching. A versatile arm capable of handling multiple roles in the bullpen, Martinez offers a combination of control and experience that could stabilize the middle innings. Pete Fairbanks also enters the conversation as a proven reliever with the ability to dominate in high-leverage situations. Adding one or more of these arms gives the Yankees flexibility, allowing them to manage workloads and strategically deploy pitchers based on matchup advantages. Depth is crucial in modern baseball, and the Yankees appear ready to exploit every opportunity to maximize their late-inning potential. At the same time, internal options remain a key part of the strategy. Camilo Doval, for instance, is a young arm with upside who could bounce back and provide quality innings if given the right opportunities. Jake Bird's return to the Major League roster adds another layer of depth, and veterans like Tim Hill and Ryan Yarbrough bring stability and experience. The Yankees have the luxury of balancing proven talent with emerging pitchers, creating a blend that can handle the long season and navigate the inevitable injuries or slumps that occur over the course of a grueling schedule. What makes this approach so compelling is the combination of elite talent at the top with a variety of reliable options beneath, ensuring that no single departure leaves a void the team cannot cover. This kind of roster construction reflects a forward-thinking strategy that focuses on both immediate performance and sustainable success over time. Looking at the broader picture, the Yankees' free agency moves demonstrate a clear pattern. Prioritize high-impact relievers while maintaining flexibility to adapt to circumstances. The loss of Williams to the Mets is unfortunate, but it also presents an opportunity for the Yankees to pursue more dominant arms and reshape their bullpen hierarchy. Strategic acquisitions, whether through free agency or trades, can create a surplus of high-leverage options that allows the coaching staff to optimize matchups and manage workloads effectively. This approach also ensures that the Yankees remain competitive against rival teams, particularly those in the same division who may be strengthening simultaneously. By focusing on top-tier talent and depth, New York is positioning itself to respond to challenges swiftly, minimizing vulnerabilities and maximizing opportunities for success. Every decision in the bullpen market carries ripple effects, and the Yankees appear determined to stay ahead of the curve, capitalizing on available talent and leveraging their financial resources wisely. Another factor to consider is the psychological impact on the roster and the fans. Losing a recognizable player like Devin Williams can be a blow, but also sends a message. The Yankees are committed to improvement, even if it requires making tough decisions. The potential addition of Edwin Diaz or other elite relievers signals ambition and a willingness to invest in the parts of the team that matter most in tight games. It demonstrates that New York is not content with maintaining the status quo, but is actively seeking to build a bullpen that can dominate the late innings and support the starting rotation effectively. For the fan base, this approach offers reassurance that the team is thinking strategically and aggressively, willing to pursue the talent necessary to contend for championships. The narrative of free agency often centers on individual moves, but the bigger picture is how those moves fit into a comprehensive strategy, and the Yankees appear to be executing with precision. It's also important to recognize how these moves impact game strategy and roster management. A strong bullpen allows managers to be more flexible with starters, knowing that high-leverage situations can be reliably handled by a mix of veterans and elite relievers. It creates opportunities for creative matchups, pinch appearances, and strategic deployment that can tip close games in the Yankees' favor. Additionally, having multiple capable arms reduces fatigue, spreads out innings, and mitigates the risk of over-relying on a single closer or setup man. This depth is particularly crucial in September and October, when playoff games magnify every mistake and every pitcher's performance is under intense scrutiny. The Yankees' attention to building this level of resilience in the bullpen reflects an understanding of modern baseball dynamics, where depth, versatility, and high-leverage performance are key differentiators between contenders and pretenders. By focusing on these areas, New York is setting itself up not just for regular season success, but also for a deep and sustainable postseason run. Looking ahead, fans should expect continued activity and strategic moves as the Yankees seek to finalize their bullpen and overall roster. Whether through free agent signings, trades, or internal promotions, the objective remains clear: assemble a group of pitchers who can consistently dominate late innings, protect leads, and give the team the best chance to win each game. While losing Devin Williams to a rival was a setback, it also provides clarity on where resources should be allocated and which areas require immediate attention. The combination of potential high-profile signings, shrewd acquisitions, and internal development creates an exciting landscape for Yankees fans, signaling that the team is serious about competing at the highest level. The offseason is far from over, and every move the Yankees make will be analyzed, debated, and ultimately judged by its impact on the field. With the right strategy, the team can turn a perceived loss into a net gain, strengthening the bullpen and ensuring readiness for whatever challenges the next season may bring. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Whispers have been swirling through the baseball world, and now it seems the rumors might be closer to reality than anyone imagined. The New York Yankees, a team known for making bold moves, are reportedly securing the services of Miguel Vargas, a rising star whose offensive potential has caught the attention of scouts and insiders alike. Sources suggest this isn't just a minor acquisition. This could signal a strategic shift in the Yankees' infield dynamics. Vargas, who has been turning heads with his bat, seems poised to bring an unexpected spark to the lineup. Analysts who have followed his progress note his uncanny ability to read pitches and generate power, even in pressure situations, a skill set that could translate seamlessly to the high-stakes atmosphere of Yankee Stadium. While his defensive work has occasionally drawn critique, insiders hint that the Yankees coaching staff sees untapped versatility, making him a wild card capable of shaking up the infield. The excitement surrounding Vargas has grown partly because of the secrecy and timing of the move. Sources close to the team claim the Yankees have been monitoring him for months, waiting for the perfect moment to make their move without drawing too much attention. The chatter is that this is more than just a tactical acquisition. It's a statement. Could Vargas become the next breakout offensive powerhouse for New York? Fans are buzzing with anticipation, imagining what a lineup featuring his swing might look like against some of the league's toughest pitching. Social media has already exploded with speculation. Memes, highlight compilations, and even mock lineup projections are circulating, suggesting Vargas could immediately slot into a key role. Meanwhile, rival teams are reportedly keeping a close eye, concerned that the Yankees might have quietly secured a major advantage before anyone else could react. The murmurings among insiders suggest that if Vargas adapts quickly, the Yankees' offensive game could see a dramatic transformation, and the infield, often a site of steady but unspectacular play, might suddenly become the stage for some of the most thrilling moments of the season. Whether it's a calculated gamble or the start of something bigger, one thing is clear. Miguel Vargas has captured attention, and New York fans are buzzing with anticipation. Keep your ears open. If the whispers are true, this could be the move everyone ends up talking about for months. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.